Very well seasoned.
WWE, ECW. You've seen them all across this great planet of ours.
Seasoned in Vampire Blood and Mythos and some of that show Twilight.
Yes.
Look at the intensity of this man.
In a dress, a leather one, nonetheless.
Very intense.
I rhyme on accident.
So we can see the giant-titted juggalettes eyeing him up and down here, possibly with anticipation. I'm not sure.
Well, you know, vampires are metrosexual. They don't have sex with men or females, and if they do, it is with males, I believe. So forget about it. Hot blonde chick up front.
Hot blonde chick up front, turning her back to Kevin Thorn. Look at those coffins on his back, so ominous. 3 coffins.
Maybe he's been dead 3 times.
And look at the side, very large individual Kevin Thorn. You know, you don't get to be one of the top players in ECW for not being large. Shaggy,
not for wrestling, you can play basketball. Here he comes.
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He weighs in at 230 pounds. Corporal Robinson.
I'm going to call him a slim trim 230 pounds.
Very slim.
And why is Kevin Thorn fucking with upchuck's horns?
Kevin Thorn, a strange individual, no question.
And there goes again, rhyming by accident. Kevin Thorn fucking with upchuck's horns.
There you go. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. Look at Corporal Robinson.
Nothing but business in the face of this man right here.
The square smoking juggalo everyman, Corporal Robinson, former JCW champ, fighting his way back to the top of the pile.
Climbing that ladder, one rung at a time. And kicking ass the whole way up with that.
Corporal Robinson fired up as always.
Definitely a juggalo favorite.
He's the square smoking juggalo everyman. Corporal Robinson, never afraid of a fight, never one to back down from a fight.
A master of smoking squares and a master of the square circle.
Absolutely.
And he smokes the circle squares.
He sure does. Corporal Robinson, a master of all that stuff. And one of the most popular, most beloved, most longest running stars in JCW history. Corporal Robinson has been fighting a long and hard road back to the top of the JCW pile.
Perhaps not the most well-shaven, but one of the most hardcore and the most toughest motherfuckers here.
Some say the king of JCW, Corporal Robinson,
right,
giving out dabs, giving props to everybody.
See, almost every week.
Are you kidding me? Kevin Thorn attacking Corp before the bell. Ring that bell, DJ Clay.
Now, I was gonna say that Corp always putting one of those helmets on, one of those crowns on, almost every match, but got knocked right the fuck off on that Pearl Harbor from Kevin Thorn.
Corp trying to talk to some of these juggalettes at ringside, possibly trying to arrange some extracurricular activities, purely speculation. However, Kevin Thorn, the vampire giant mofo that he is, getting top star from WWE, from ECW. Now he's fighting out in the crowd here.
Going to the peanut stand.
Over to the peanut stand just left of the frozen Slurpee machine. Check out the gams on Miss Tan miniskirt there, trying to hide from this action. Corporal Robinson not often on the receiving end of a beating.
And
he's
definitely
used to giving
outside
them
of the ring.
Right into that steel cage. Portable steel cage set up here at ringside to lock up beverages and such.
Yes, the liquor lockup.
Liquor lockup, don't need anybody doing any unauthorized sampling. Almost losing sight of the action here. These guys are fighting all over Clutch Cargo's. And I gotta wonder, I thought Kevin Thorn's vampire powers might be muted somewhat by fighting in a church.
I was just gonna bring that up. But now this church has been brought down to heresy.
Right.
Seeing how it's a nightclub now.
This is pure heresy. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. Kevin Thorn choking the head of Corporal Robinson. Look at this guy.
Pinching the nerves, the neck, the carotid artery off on the top of that rail.
Corporal Robinson, look at the face, look at the expression
the
here.
Agony.
Feel the agony right there on his face. Kevin Thorn, a monster. You know, I was going to talk about Corporal Robinson's been on a roll. He's been destroying everyone in front of him. And I thought tonight just getting a win on someone as established as Kevin Thorn would put Corp in that #1 title position again, that #1 contendership.
Well, there's no question it will. Oh, shit.
Those open-handed strike.
Those open-handed slaps. Yeah, it's
as much
like
as
a
regular
fist.
man's fist.
Right.
There's
calluses are just like knuckles on coarse hands.
He's like a bear swatting salmon out of the river. Look at that. Look at those head. Oh, my God.
Oh, shit.
Rocking the vampire nuggo. Kevin Thorn trying to bridge his way into the ring there.
And Corp known for putting cigarettes out on his palms.
Corporal
Building
Robinson,
those calluses up.
not a man you want to make mad, and now Corp is mad.
Oh!
And as his theme music says, when he gets mad, he will fuck you up.
The dropping drop kick.
The dropping drop kick as opposed to the floating drop kick. What's Corp going for here?
Well, whatever it is, Kevin Thorn's on the apron.
Wait a minute, are you kidding me?
Oh!
Right across that vampire throat. Corp's got to watch his own throat. Usually you have to watch your back. You got to watch your throat when you're in there with a vampire.
He came out with the iron turtleneck on.
Here comes Corp.
Oh! Another floating drop kick, as you call it.
Another floating drop kick, basement drop kick, call it what you will. Corp sends Kevin Thorn out to that guardrail. And these men do have a history. Corporal Robinson was involved in a match, a tag team match, with Kevin Thorn and Gangrel at the Gathering last year, Flashlight Wrestling.
Yes.
I forget who Corp's partner was there. I'm not sure if it was Tony. May have been.
We'll just say it was Lou Thez.
Lou Thez teaming up with Corporal Robinson to take on Kevin Thorn and Gangrel in that match where even the sun was not able to take away these guys' powers. Now, crowd fully behind Corporal Robinson.
They're purely day walkers.
Right.
And now, Corp fully behind that chair with that brute strength, plummeting it into the face.
2 chairs in that ring. Kevin Thorn may want to turn into a bat and fly back home.
And I see a diaper pamphlet in the crowd.
Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Standing on that steel ramp there just gives me goose pimples. Thinking about
why?
Because anytime someone stands on it, usually someone ends up getting.
Yes. Now I see why.
I hope Corp gets the best of this one and shoots Kevin Thorn into the center of that ring, possibly on a chair.
Hopefully.
Wait a minute.
Good time, reversal time. Oh, very nicely. Very nicely pulled up by Corp. Kevin Thorn going backwards into that unforgiving steel. Now setting more steel in the middle of the ring.
More steel chairs setting up here. Corporal Robinson, it's like an interior decorator here, rearranging some furniture, but not for comfort, for punishment. Wait a minute. Corp's setting him up here.
The vampire pants are falling down a little bit.
Vampire pants getting lowered.
Good thing he's got underwear on. Wouldn't
God.
want to see the crack of dawn.
No, crack of dawn could turn you to stone, melt your face like the end of Indiana Jones. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Kevin Thorn.
Slowly reversing.
Oh my God. Right on the back of Corporal Robinson.
Just straight up blasting through them chairs, breaking the support structure.
I thought Corporal
the legs
Robinson
getting blowed out.
I thought Corp was on his way to be a #1 contender, but Corp's on his way to the chiropractor after that.
The neurosurgeon, the back surgeon, the MRI, all types of
Shanna family goes up here.
shitty shit.
Kevin Thorn not done enough damage yet. He didn't even go for the pin, and I think that's a mistake.
A big time mistake. He wants to take every opportunity possible to pin Corp so he can be #1.
Right. The only
contender.
hope of beating Corporal Robinson is really to have him white out from being in pain, that he just kind of passes out. You can get a quick pin, possibly a check of the arm.
Exactly. Oh.
God, just working on that back, just destroying the back of Corporal Robinson. His back, of course, is like his foundation, you know. It's without the back involved, those punches.
Oh!
Wait a minute, testicular claw?
I think he's got him just by the penis, no balls involved.
No balls, just trying to rip that worm out of the ground like a hungry
ribs
bird.
involved. Super ribs involved right there.
Oh, God, right on the head.
That could, for the average man, that's a trip to the ER.
Corporal Robinson been concussed before in a JCW ring.
I've had to nurse him all night, waking him up every 4 hours, making sure he woke up.
And that's just standard because you want something to drink or whatever, right? Or is that because he was injured?
Well, that was because his mom was calling him, and
Fair enough.
I was kind of middlemaning the phone calls.
Little known fact.
But I digress.
Shaggy Two Dope does help behind the scenes with Corp's blowing up career.
Yes.
Both as a wrestler, as a stuntman.
But I digress.
Shaggy Two Dope digresses as well for the second time tonight. And Kevin Thorn, I thought Corp was the interior decorator.
Table.
Kevin Thorn's got a table in the ring.
doing interior decoration of a different sort. He's setting up the dining room as opposed to the conversation room.
Correct, or the sitting room.
The sunroom, the morning sunroom.
And I wouldn't want to be in the
converse with
today.
coffee.
95 degrees in the shade. But what I'm worried about is Corporal Robinson is barely moving.
He's hurt.
Barely moving. Chair.
The chair to the ribs. You spoke a little bit too soon right there.
Corp, so much on the line here as it throws those dick punches, giving them out like they were candy on Easter.
Yes.
Super kick.
Just reinforcing the stablement of that table right there.
Wait a minute, here comes Corp. Are you kidding me?
Holy shit, what's going on?
Oh my God! As if the first bump wasn't bad enough. Corp, knee into Thorn's face through the fucking table.
Through a half a table. 10 times the strength of a normal table.
Corporal Robinson turning the tables here, no pun intended. If he can get this win, Corporal Robinson will move on to be the #1 contender. But then what does he do?
Wants to be.
What does he do? Because Too Tough Tony's the champ. They're jugglers. They're not going to fight each other. Wait a minute.
Boot camp? There it goes.
On the steel chair.
2, 3. #1 contendership.
We've got a new #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Corporal Robinson!
Now instead of rocking a hard spot, we're between it.
Right.
Because he's got the #1 contention, but Too Tough Tony holds the belt.
He may, and juggalos don't fight juggalos. Corp may
Not only that, it's his best friend.
I know. Corp may have to take a back seat while Tony has this run, as Tony's been there for Corp when Corp was on top. I know Corp's there for Tony, and Corp can just sit on that #1 contendership until it is time to cash it in, similar to what we've seen from Man Pano and the Necro Butcher.
It's true. Let's see how it plays out. This is countdown to the gathering of the Juggalos, the Bloody Mania. Look, there he goes. Post-match square.
Post-match square, a.k.a. a cigarette.
A squared circle in the mouth with the crown on top. Well-deserved crown. Now he is in the #1 slot for that title. I'm confused all over the place, KG.
Absolutely. #1 contender, Corporal Robinson, taking out Kevin Thorn. Kevin Thorn, no slouch. Blood on the chair.
I was going to say, I think I see blood. Is that from a vampire bite or from the forehead of a vampire?
I hope it's not a vampire bite. It looks to me from the mouth or nose.
Maybe one of his sharp fangs pierced his own lip. It pierced me from his nose.
Well, you got to imagine when Corp hits you in the face with a knee at that speed, it shows you what Corp will do anything to get back his property, to get to the top of that JCW pile when the time is right. There is your #1 contender.
And that wasn't just through a table, that was through a piece of a table.
Unbelievable.
Put the stabilization of that table way more of a normal table.
And look at the face of Kevin Thorn.
I'm looking at the face of you on the monitor. Very handsome fucking guy right there.
Well, thank you, Shaggy Tudov. I'm trying,
You don't need to try. It's natural.
Really? Thanks, man.
Your good side and everything.
We
All sides you are your good side.
Hey.
There you go. What do we got here?
Take a look at Shaggy
this.
Tudov,
Hey,
man.
how's it going? What's up?
The bitch hater killer.
That's right.
Kevin Thorn, bloody and beaten. He's
Bleeding via nose.
able to get to his feet. Give the man his due. Give him some respect. He may be undead, but he took Corporal Robinson to the limit tonight.
Now, a lot of people accuse wrestlers when they bleed out of the mouth of blood capsules, but this is coming out of his nose.
Right.
Maybe too much cocaine before the match, no deviate septum. I don't know. Oh, God. Nasty display of phlegm coming out of the mouth.
Here. Blood and phlegm mixed with possibly, I don't even know.
Blood fused with herpes and I don't know what kind of viruses vampires carry, but
take a look. Very intense, wiping that blood, wiping that spit as he poses. I don't think we've seen the last of Kevin Thorn.
I don't think so either, KG. I think that was just the beginning.